how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a love reading for you guys for February 2020. You guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. So this love reading will be for singles, those who are in committed relationships, those who are separated, those who are dating. Take what resonates. This is only a general reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can click my link below, ascendingsynergy.com. So let's get right into it. My Leos, what messages that you have for love, spirit guides, for Leos, February 2020. Messages that you have for Leos, spirit guides, for 2020. So we have deception, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Interesting. Let me think here. This feels like if this is a past energy, if this is a separated connection, you definitely, where they have a lot of love for you. There's a lot of equally yoked passion that you have together. I do feel very, very heartfelt. You see the guy in the angel wings taking the woman, sweeping her away. You know, just really into the moment of life. There's a lot of romanticism here. There's someone that feels something very deeply. But something happened. Deception. I mean, then you have trust on the bottom of the deck. So there could have been something here that is lacking trust. But look at this after, you know, with trust here and then chemistry. And then the next two cards out is soulmate energy and calling in your soulmate. And having a really honest conversation about what has happened. What was the trust issues? What was the deceptions? Really gaining clarity on things, because it's like somebody knows that you are their one true love, or you feel this way about someone. It's just like really honoring yourself first. Always making sure that you're loved first. That's why we need clarity and really getting to the depth of the matter here, because in the same space of loving yourself and self-respect, you're also knowing that this relationship, this connection needs to be worked on. Knowing that, returning to someone also here is what I'm hearing. Dang, every single message has been something of this sort. It's pretty interesting. It's like we're seeing something in a different light. Trying to get to the truth of something here. Let's get some clarifiers for this message. Okay. So we have Mars energies, Saturn, and Taurus in the middle. Or in Sagittarius on the bottom of the deck. So it could involve a Taurus or Sagittarius or Virgo. But I do feel like this is matters of the heart here. I feel like we didn't see the value in how passionate this connection could have been for both of you guys. There was a lot of forced aggressions, a lot of controlling, a lot of fighting spirits, a lot of battle of wills here. I feel like we're battling wills with other individuals and connections. And the lesson, it's like you have all of these romantic feelings, or someone has these romantic feelings here. And it's like your feelings are real. They're worth exploring. And this is the lesson. The lesson in really getting to the understanding of that your feelings are real. What those feelings are, they are worth exploring. Leo. You know, this is definitely, I feel like the challenge, but it really, really gives you wisdom. I feel like some of you guys actually got this wisdom, or this is something that we are experiencing in February, understanding the lesson in all of this here. There's definitely strength, I feel like, in really understanding something that have deceived us in the past. Finding the strength, the aggression behind this is pretty powerful. It's like someone hates someone for this. I'm getting a very high key hatred for some reason. Because it's like y'all have so much passion for each other. It feels abundant. It feels like it has the capacity to really let your heart and soul sing. Both of y'all feel this way, this being in the middle. There's a lot of abundance. You guys understand like nature and how herbs heal you, and the cosmetology of the universe and the constellations, and look, just understanding the worth in all things here. This feels like a very healthy, productive, rich, relaxed, abundant energy. You guys have an abundance of passion for each other. But someone really has a gross hatred towards something that was a deceit in the past. So, yeah, and it just really created like a non-trust. But I feel like this situation, if this is someone who really is looking to call back into their soulmate, call them back and give it a chance and have a heart-to-heart conversation, I feel like this is going to require a lot of trust out of you, Leo. And this strong energy here definitely feels like that's very, I wouldn't say difficult to do, but I feel like we might be putting the swords down and maybe seeing it from a different way, because we're learning that our feelings are also very real, and we definitely have a passionate connection with someone here. So let's get into some tarot. Let's get some more messages here for Leo's tarot. So we have the Star here in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Nine of Staffs in reverse, and Seven of Coins in reverse. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is a person, an energy, could be Aquarius, that has given up. They have given up. Something just feels like I have to give up because I want to go heal. I want to look at more options, more understandings. I want to give up the swords. I guess that's what I want to give up the hate and hopelessness of something and not see it as a bad investment anymore. I do feel like there's this possibility of someone able to forgive. with this Five of Blades in reverse. Someone able to see something not as a defeat anymore, not as a weakness anymore. I feel like someone sees their way of their what's the word I'm looking for? Their ways. They're very, very aware of their ways. They can now see that they look at things from a very pessimistic, hopeless viewpoint and the inability to heal. But it feels like it's being, I don't see Tower card. I'm going to pull some more energies here to clarify, but I feel like someone definitely is frustrated. I'm getting sexually frustrated for some reason. Someone's tired of putting all of this effort in and dedication in and time in, and it yields absolutely nothing. Also, I'm getting that energy too. It's like giving up, we're tired, frustrated. This is a message where it's like there's no hope. I can't heal here. Look at this bottom one. This it couldn't. Alright, so let's see here. On the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, so this definitely do feel like forgiveness. Young Staff in reverse and suspension, so Hangman here. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, someone is trying to muster up the courage to forgive and balance and change the way they think and the perception that they have on someone else. I feel like they're starting to see their distrust, their trust issues. They're being somebody is not getting the passion like somebody used to do it for them. And now they're looking back into that because their emotions are real and their feelings are valid and it's real. And they're feeling that and they're yearning for it even, I'm getting. But this is someone who's looking towards to change their perception on them. Because something crazy happened in the past or something that needed a different way of looking at it here. For sure, someone is absolutely they're going towards what truly matters, their love, their spiritual love. Something, it feels like it could be an Aries that we are going towards. But there's something that's not clear, something narrow-minded about a situation. Where we have to really heal from it and put it to a permanent end too. But for the most part, this bottom energy, it feels like someone has trust issues. I'm just getting trust issues and not really seeing it for like a deeper perception, not really using their inner wisdom here. And that's the reason why they can't really have these learning experiences. Because they're not listening to their inner guide, that inner compass, that wisdom. It feels like someone refuses to grow up, honestly. And they could be battling with addictions. Someone could also be battling with addictions for some of you guys. But this other energy is really someone who doesn't have any self-control, I'm getting. 3 people is definitely in the picture here. Someone had 3 choices. I feel like someone really chose wrong, and it's bringing a level of sadness because we put a lot of time into the choice that we made, and we're just coming up empty. I feel like 3 different people left us empty, or we're just not satisfied for 3 different options that we have if we're dating. they just don't do it for us, I'm getting. I feel like somebody does. It could, again, it could be a tourist, but somebody does. Let's clarify this. Someone's trust issues is definitely in the way. It could be a Capricorn or Virgo. But someone's their trust issues are really, really got the best of them. They're a slave to them, even, like. So let's see some energies here for the Leo spirit. I don't see that you find a future with someone, even though that they're very, very profound to you in some sort of fashion. Someone is very creative and has a notoriety, I'm getting, but it just doesn't feel like the end all be all. So we just don't feel that star quality of a connection with them, even though that they're a good option, is what I'm getting. Someone likes to argue. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, here's two different women. And I feel like the one that we really truly love is the one that keeps us frustrated also. And the one that is like valued and appreciated and accepted and intuitive too. It's not like we just looking for that right thing, that passion, that connection. This is also a learning experience of like really tapping into your feelings and exploring them. If you're repressing them, I do feel like you have such a beautiful big heart, but there's certain repressions on it. Or this is an energy where someone's boundaries need to be enforced, enforcing your heart. Protecting your heart here with the high priest, Hierophant here with the 7 of coins in reverse. You are like an angel to someone. You're guiding someone. It's like you're the person that gives others wisdom from a very high perspective, very traditional, getting a very strong Taurus energy. I feel like you're tired of that role. Or this is vice versa, but somebody's getting tired of like enlightening everybody. Somebody, Leo. There's a lot going on. So I feel like if you guys are really up at night trying to really have a reunion with someone who has hurt you, I feel like let this process take time. Slowly but surely, I feel like you'll be able to see the truth of the matter here. Okay? I feel like you're going to go through many different cycles of emotions until you truly realize what's emotionally fulfilling for you. I feel like February could be showing you all of these vast different emotions that do come up, whether it's anger, hate, delays, suffering, sadness, patience, defeats, frustrations, boundaries, reserving our strength, enforcing our boundaries. Things that felt like hidden, things that we feel like we don't have all of the information on. It's like a lot. And I feel like you're going to be exploring all of those different messages here in February. I feel like you have 2 different, even possibly 3 different people here that all of them feels disappointing to you. And the one that you really, I believe, had the most magic with is the one who really disappointed you. And but it definitely feel like lack of trust. Someone definitely is like blocking their blessings because of how they think. They have this ability. They have this ability to really unblock themselves. You see this card here where someone's blindfolded and wrapped around, but their feet aren't wrapped. They have it. They have an opportunity to break free from mental conditioning, the things that we just cage ourselves with. Um, it definitely feels like someone is really, really not learning how to like break free from their limited perception. Someone really is looking what's next out here also. Leo, this is a really crazy message because it's like so many different things. If you guys are single, I feel like February everyone disappoints you. And I feel like you're just looking for that right thing, that thing that just feels abundant. But I have to be honest with you, what I'm picking up strongly is that this is also a learning lesson for you. The challenge is you allowing yourself to feel your emotions fully. You're having strong emotions for something that you're caging. And that's the inability. It's like something is like locking it down. But you have so much full of love. But I also feel like that's given to people that you are frustrated with or just not really like truly passionately involved in. Someone's very highly defensive because of things that felt like defeats. They don't want to feel defeated, so they're very, very, very forceful and want like that upper hand. But the issue is that's not coming from a wise place. And it's not equilibrium. No, someone's not looking at someone else's side of the story, is what I'm getting. Because they're stuck in their ways. They're very childish. They're very selfish. Someone just feels like they have the upper hand right now. And they're also pushing all the feelings that they have for somebody deep within them, even though they know it's abundant and amazing. And the lesson here is what's holding you back from really truly exploring your feelings, all of these barriers. And yeah, someone's just like very egotistical. They're very shallow, Leo. This doesn't feel like someone, because their trust issues, they choose shallowness. They're posers. Even I feel like someone isn't who they say they are. Very domineering, very egotistical. And yeah, I hate to give y'all this message. Y'all know I love y'all, but it just feels like I feel like the best takeaway message is like really go to what you feel is emotionally securing for you. Things that feel like a good investment that has full of love, and it feels like a reunion, some kind of reconciliation that you know the time is now for. It's just like you need the strength and courage to really follow how you feel. Alright, so let me get some advice from my beautiful Leo spirit. Okay, so we got 35 breaking down to 8 here. 8 is independence. This is CEO energy. This is majorial energy. This is autonomy of oneself. This is Saturn-based energy too. Infinite symbol here. Knowing you're infinite, knowing that you're a multi-dimensional entity and you can do all things with Saturn's lessons. There's a big lesson being learned here with Saturn here. She is definitely helping you try to tap into your spirit, trying to really, really help you tap into what you really want to indulge in and really, really connect with in terms of abundance. I feel like safety is also here. Making sure that we are physically have what we need on this earth. We make decisions based off that too. So we have music. Some of you guys are artists. This could be a great outlet here. Flow, harmony, application, numbers, rhythm, and relaxation. Everything in our universe has a numerical relationship of value, and music is the spiritual understanding of that truth. Every genre of music expresses a vibration, a relaxation, rigidness, or rhythm, and creates a specific flow of movement. It is that eternal movement that weaves together all aspects of life and expression. Whether the notes are played singly or in combination, the sounds they create reverberate and change their atmosphere. In your current situation, are you the music or are you being impacted by it? Is the rhythm choppy or smooth? And how are you contributing to it? Turning to the music you are most attracted to at this time can answer many questions. Dang, Leo, somebody's like music to you. This feels like a very beautiful, passionate connection you have with someone. And I feel like, wow, this is great advice. Go with what you know. Feels like music. That's beautiful. So I'm going to stop there. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this reading. I love you guys and take care.